Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey folks, how's it going out there? What's happening? Pubchat on Shills Live, and it's already broken. How's it going, Dunk?
Yeah, hanging in by my bare teeth.
Just got one fang on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in the live chat, you'll see in the beginning during the intro there, I was trying to say hi to everybody. It had me on the Shills account, even though I'm on my account, and it took some fuckery. And you'll notice there's no super chat on the show today because I don't know. And yeah, thanks, YouTube. So what else is happening? Let's see. I'm pulling my hair out. Dunk's pulled his last hair out, and it's all about flooring and alternators, people, you know.
Carpeting, rugs, underlay, oil, grease. all in one bag.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, how's it going out there for everybody? Is life treating you any better? Because, you know, Jesus.
Yeah, come on. Why don't you come on the show and talk and let us put our feet up and we'll just watch you for a bit.
Yeah, we'll make fun of you instead of the other way around, you know. You know, I ordered the new alternator that I needed for my car, well, a replacement alternator, and so I paid them, and I never got a shipping notice. Today, before the show, I was about to call and say, have you at least sent the thing? And I went out for a cigarette, and I almost kicked it. It was outside my door. So
it tripped over it.
Yeah, at least I didn't call and bitch. You know? So yeah, and I'm beer in hand tonight, and I'm not crawling under a car on jack stands with liquor in me. So I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow. Oh, Dunk's doing that disappearing thing. Yeah, we can't even hear you. So there we go. This is gonna be fun. Oh, yeah. Okay, I heard you that time. So at least we got something. Yeah.
I've got again. Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm just loving how stable all this technology is these days. You know, how you know, it's only been years that we've been doing this streaming stuff, and the software, I swear to God, is getting worse with every new feature they add. And some of these features aren't things that any normal human would want unless you were like 12 years old or younger. Just stop it.
Yes, they call them features, we call them bugs.
Yeah. Usually there's like a plugin or an extension ecosystem with software, remember like, audio stuff, you have plugins and all that kind of stuff, right? These companies got to start separating all of these dinky little features and start just populating their own little app stores or whatever with their stuff and just concentrate on the basics. It's ridiculous, Like if I had a car that had faulty brakes, but the manufacturer didn't really care because, the audio system, voice recognition system is so good. I mean, we wouldn't have put up with that, right?
The voice, the computer car voice was accurate enough to tell you that your brakes are failing.
Yeah. Yeah, they did it after the crash, but it did, yeah.
Your brakes have failed.
yeah. But I crave stability in a landscape of features over function.
Mm.
And, I get it. It's all about marketing and stuff, but you could don't you remember when Apple did Leopard and their next software was Snow Leopard, and they publicly made a big deal about it having no feature upgrades? It was all about under the hood polish.
Yeah, just scrubbed it clean.
Yeah, and the community, the user base loved it. It's still one of Apple's most favored operating systems from the past because it was so good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it took a long time for people to update out of it.
Mm-hmm.
No, we like it. We like it. We're not moving.
Yeah, and it should have been a lesson to anybody in computing and stuff, but instead it went the way of the dodo bird, and now everybody's just in a race to market their next feature and trademark its new stupid name. You remember that day? Remember that day, Dunk, when Jobs got on stage and they were all excited that the iPad finally had a way of putting things into things for storage. And he said, and we've got this great new feature and we're calling it folders. Like, are you fucking kidding me? You didn't invent the idea, you morons. You just finally brought it to a device. It was unbelievable,
That was the iPad that came with the app called the Ashtray. It was a little glass dish that came up on your screen, and you could just flick your fag ash into it.
Yeah, though I would love
didn't do anything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it made a mess of your floor because the ash would actually just fall off the iPad, right? But I would love a little thing that flipped out of the corner of the iPad so I could put my cigarette in it and hold it there for a second. That'd be good.
Yeah. Or like a guitar headstock.
Yeah. See, that's the best thing about a guitar headstock is you can put your cigarettes in them.
Yeah.
I knew one guy, he always had a black guitar because of that, because it didn't show the burns as much. It's like, who cares?
The burns are that's a sign of a great guitarist. You need to see the burn marks.
Yeah.
I know people who put them in
on purpose.
They don't even smoke. Yeah. They don't even smoke. They just get a fag, stick it underneath the strings on the headstock, and let it burn down.
That's funny. That's funny.
And that's not a joke. I've seen that. I've seen people do that.
Wow. That's like back in the 70s when we were kids. Nobody wanted to be the kid that had the brand new pair of shoes on because you'd get teased for having new shoes. It was probably because most of the other kids didn't get new shoes very often, so they had to make you feel bad for getting new shoes. But regardless, all of us in the neighborhood, you got a new pair of shoes and you'd instantly go outside and scuff them up, rub them with dirt and stuff, and make them look not new anymore. How stupid was that?
I always managed to do that with shoes anyway. You You get new shoes. You go to school. You come back, and they're all scuffed up and knackered. And you get a clip round the ear from your mum.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you do? I didn't do nothing.
Did you have a field trip to a farm? Yeah. Apple Pay is innovative. Steve McGowan in the chat. I resisted Apple Pay for a bunch of years because the last thing I wanted was more people getting in the way, taking a cut, costing me transaction fees and all kinds of this and that and the other thing. But when I finally decided the hell with it, because on my cards, I deactivate that tap feature because if somebody gets my card, I mean, sure, I'll argue at the bank and say blah, blah, and whatnot. And I'll, some of that deposit insurance or just good faith from the bank, but it usually works itself out. But it's a pain in the ass, right? And I turn it off. So when I realized that whole face unlock of an iPhone would actually make having that Apple Pay beep with the phone more secure than my damn card, I put it in and tried it. And I totally agree. That was a genius move, this whole Apple Pay thing.
It is quite funny when you go out and you go, oh, I forgot my bloody wallet. Oh, no, it's okay. It's on my phone.
Yeah. And with Apple Wallet, I'm not into phones. So as much as I'm into computers and tech and everything, I'm a little phone ignorant. It was only recently when I used Apple Pay and the girl was like, oh, do you want one of our membership cards? It's like, nope, I don't like filling my wallet with these stupid cards. Just give me the damn discount on the shelf. I don't want to do all that. And she was like, well, you just put it in your Apple Wallet and then you can just beep with your phone. And I was like, well, I'll think about it. And I went home and Googled it because I thought Wallet was just going to be for Apple Pay. And then it turns out it's not. It's supposed to be your digital place to put everything. And I thought, yeah. So I'm going to start signing up for these points award things just because I don't have to carry 30 cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm still against having to have a company's app to get a discount or a coupon code or something. I cannot stand how companies like McDonald's and all these are doing it now. Oh, get the app to get special deals. You're only doing that so you can get your digital claws into my phone and get at all my information and tracking and all that crap. I can't stand it,
Yeah, they're tracking it, and of course it's connected up to Google Maps. They go, oh, so you want discount on your McDonald's? You were at Wendy's last week.
Yeah,
you traitor.
Exactly. No soup for you.
A chef pissing his burger, will you?
Yeah. But Ford Motor Company, remember this, Dunk? They patented a thing recently where they'll be able to show you relevant ads on your in-car displays during life. So
brilliant.
Right. So you've got the McDonald's app on your phone. It's noon. You're driving and you're coming close to a McDonald's. Boom, the ad pops up on your in-dash. I do not want this version of the sci-fi future. I've seen this in a couple of low-budget movies, and I'm not playing.
Thing is, it's not that, is it? It's like 5 minutes later, as you're passing another McDonald's, you'll get another beep, and you will another 5 minutes later after that.
Exactly, right? Or, because between Tim Hortons, McDonald's, and Starbucks, my thing would just beep 24/7. There's another place around the corner. There's another place, and drive you nuts.
If I had a Starbucks app, that would be brilliant because it would be saying, oh, there's a Starbucks coming ahead. Great. I know just to keep on driving.
Yeah. That's me pretty much too.
Starbucks is fucking horrible. Don't get it. I don't get Starbucks at all.
I don't mind if some of their coffees, some of it tastes a bit burnt to me, but I do like strong coffee. But
I like coffee in my coffee. I don't even drink. I drink instant coffee, and even the Starbucks coffee doesn't even taste like coffee. It doesn't taste like it's got any coffee in it. It just tastes like dishwater.
Maybe that's some kind of UK thing because Starbucks are clearly the strongest tasting coffee in my neighborhood.
Maybe.
Yeah. I find that odd.
Yeah.
You know,
every time I've had a Starbucks, I go, why did I do that? Because they're always terrible, and I did it again. Yeah, don't get it.
Yeah, I don't mind their coffees, but to me, it's those snacks that look like they're made of plastic, and then when you order one, they reach for the one in the case that you thought was plastic, like just to show you what the burger would look like. Yeah. And with the, like, I remember I wanted to get one of their breakfast thingies, and there was this like, you know, plastic looking old cheese one in the display case. And the girl reached for that one to give to me. And I was like, oh, no, sorry. I thought I was going to get something fresh, not from yesterday. No, forget it, you know?
I wouldn't touch any food from a Starbucks either.
It was weird. You know, it scared me.
Most places like that, I just wouldn't touch them. You know, why get food? Why get food from a coffee shop?
Yeah, but I do. Oh, what the bloody hell? My microphone's fighting back. Look. But I don't mind some of their coffees. I just wish I understood the language. Anytime I go to Starbucks, I'm like, can I just get like a regular sized regular coffee with room to put stuff in it? Because I look on the board and, you know, it's got all these different names for the coffee sizes.
You mean a flat Americano non-grande?
Yeah. You know, like how, like, why is tall not bigger than grande or whatever? I don't know. You know, we came up with small, medium, large, extra large, and holy fuck, am I a glutton for a reason, right? Yes. You know, give me a new language. That's the part that gets on my nerves. But
and what do you do when they say, "Oh, what's your name?" So we can write it on your cup. My name is Dr. Fuck Off.
Yeah. Yeah, I always pick somebody.
Prince Andrew. Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I always pick a dead musician. You know. Jim Morrison. You know.
Why dead ones?
Why not?
Do you think because the live one might actually be there and go, "Oh, that must be me."
Yeah.
It's my copy.
Yeah. What's your name? Bon Jovi. Oh, here. Fuck, not him again. Jesus Christ. No wonder Richie Sambora quit. Can't get rid of you. Fuck, you know? Yeah, you know. There's we have what is it called? Second Cup in our town. I think it's a smaller Canadian chain that's still surviving in the face of Starbucks and Tim Hortons. And they have a nice coffee, but they also have some of those ones that taste like somebody just put a torch to it and burnt it.
Right, yeah.
You know?
Nothing worse than that.
Yeah. I like a strong coffee, but I don't like the roast to be burnt tasting. To me, there's a difference there. But, you know.
Yeah, it's like when I make making instant coffee. You know, if you do that wrong, it's
how can you do it right? What do you mean?
I know you don't drink it, but that's besides the point. But what I do with my instant coffee is I put the milk in before I put the hot water in, because you just pour hot water over the instant coffee, it just scalds it and makes it bitter and nasty. So you put the milk in first,
and then do you leave it to mash? Yeah, I've never had an instant coffee that I can say I agreed with. I find them heartburn inducing. They kind of taste like they already have Coffee Mate in them, and that's not a place to start.
Oh no, I've never experienced that, but I would not like that.
Oh, I find Coffee Mate just to be horrifically awful.
It is like the last resort.
I bought a thing of it to be the last resort for those odd moments where I find myself out of any dairy product. I mean, even cottage cheese at that point, right?
Bit of mozzarella.
Yeah, exactly. But I hadn't used it in years and years and years. Can't even remember. So the first time I used it, I was shocked by this strange, almost petroleum-like thing. But B, it seemed like I just added 2 more teaspoons of sugar with a tiny bit of colorant. You know, why isn't Coffee Mate basically like powdered milk?
Powdered milk.
Yeah, with just a little bit of like maybe a caramelized flavoring to make it cool or something. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
But
it's one of those sort of things. It's one of those products that's just going to disappear in time. You know, that people just don't equate to. They go, what the fuck is that for?
Yeah.
You know, why do we need that?
I think that's what happened in Canada with instant tea. That was brought out by Tetley years ago. And I remember thinking to myself, if you can't wait 4 fucking minutes, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Isn't tea pretty much instant as it is? You know?
That is an odd one. I've got to, as an instant coffee drinker.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it's just a drink. You know, I realize it's not coffee. It's just a coffee flavored drink.
Yeah.
But tea, when you get it in a tea bag, you can put it in the cup, pour water over it, and you've got instant tea.
Yeah.
But no, we come up with the alternative where we can take all the bits that have fallen off onto the factory floor, sweep them up, grind them. And what is the thing? Because what is the granules of the instant tea?
I don't know.
What are they? Because I figure
not
just like
it's probably the sweepings from underneath a hippie's couch, right?
But it has the same like texture of an instant coffee sort of thing, isn't it? It's like
Did they brew tea and then let it evaporate into some thick tar and then just dehydrate it so they could smash it with a hammer and turn it into granules? Like all that when you could just simply steep fucking tea? I don't get it, you know? Or like some of the most ridiculous instant meals I've been seeing in the last few years on the shelf, you know, like instant toast or something. I'm just trying to remember them, but there's meals that were already pretty much instant, you know.
A frozen cheese toasty. A frozen cheese toasty. I saw that in Tesco years ago. I took a photograph of it, put it on Facebook, said, "What the fuck is the world coming to?" And in a frozen cheese toast. It's just 2 slices of bread with some cheese in between it.
Yeah,
you know, why does that need to be frozen?
Yeah. You know, I don't get it. I've seen frozen pancakes, for the love of God.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't know if anybody here has ever cooked a pancake, but it takes about as long to make a pancake as it does to make toast. How much quicker can it be?
Well, it's the batter mix, isn't it? You know, you realize that some people could screw that up, but then you can also, you know,
but you can get that.
Pancakes.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you can go to the store and buy that just add water stuff, right?
Yeah.
And all you need is an oversized mug, put some in, stir it, dump it. I mean, right.
What?
Oh, we got a couple of shout outs. I'm not seeing them on screen because of that stupid YouTube fuck up. So, I'm going to do them. I had a window in front of a window and wasn't seeing them. So first off, nobody hears that, does that? I swear to God, this just gets so good today. What is going on? Okay, let me just. Oh, look at that.
Oh, hey, how do you manage to do that?
I don't know. Okay, that should be okay. Now let's try this. There we go. Hope everybody hears that. So first off, we got a moderator, Jose, in the chat there. And it's the words to live by, people. Everyone, make sure you hit that like button, share the stream, and subscribe to the channel as well. Like I say, words to live by, everybody. Thanks, Jose. Great shout, man. And then Ohms in the chat. Oh, I haven't got to say this in a while, but we got to go back to Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. The Ohm have come, and there's nothing we can do about it. What are you doing?
I was creating the wind for you.
Oh, yeah. I think you got mixed up with the Jack Black version of yeah. But what's happening in shipping? Well, I think the channel What's Happening in Shipping, that was $20 super chat as well. So first, let's get some fanfare. And big shout outs. Thanks indeed. What's Happening in Shipping must be a very busy YouTube channel these days with all the, let's see here. How should I put it like this?
And in his latest clusterfuck, Donny Boy is opening the Strait of Hormuz by blockading the Strait of Hormuz.
So, yeah, I can only imagine with, because it seems like war is back on in full now because Trump had a deal and it was a good deal, fair for everybody. Not as good as the previous deal because Trump's a shitty negotiator. And for whatever reason, he's just
I don't know what the deal was.
yeah. Well, I'm just going by gut instinct there, maybe, right? But now it seems that it's pretty much back on. And there could have been a deal, but there wasn't. And all I can say there is I am completely and fully of the opinion that everything Trump is saying is basically like Bush, and he's got weapons of mass destruction. We're going to get them. Remember that, right? That's what I figure. And my gut tells me follow the money, that the powers that be in big oil are loving the price being high, and they want it to stay high for a little longer so that when the conflict is done, it doesn't drop too far back and we get a higher norm. That's what I think.
I wouldn't be at all surprised if the conflict doesn't end until the Democrats get in. It'll just keep it going because the chaos it causes is just a great cover up.
Yeah, for the Epstein files and yeah.
Oh no, well, for anything.
Yeah,
for absolutely anything. And he just can spout his bullshit. Nobody believes him, but that doesn't matter because he just keeps doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. The grift is so thick and fast. It's almost like he's in a rush, knowing that his time is short because midterms is probably going to knock him. Speaking of midterms, Dunk, I don't know if you caught on to this, but I caught on to it yesterday, I believe it was. People seem a little concerned about Maine and the person who's won the Democratic nomination for governor.
Why?
Is it governor or is it for the House? I can't remember now. I get this mixed up all the time. But
so do they.
But some people have said that Maine is one of the places the Democrats have to flip in order to be able to get the seats needed to, grab the purse strings and rein in Trump, right?
Right.
And supposedly a few people, some at least, because, some of these commentator folks have been talking about it. Okay, Senate. Thanks, Steve. Some are a little concerned that this Democratic candidate, the one that won the primaries or whatever's going on, is just not strong enough and is not going to beat the one they're up against.
Right.
Yeah.
Just do a bit of like redistricting. Just ship in 20,000 Democratic families to live in Maine.
That would work easy. That would work good. But there's others. Like I saw that flamboyant Harry Anton, whatever his name is, on CNN, saying that the numbers don't truly state that Maine is some kind of key place. And he went on to explain why. And I think I was too busy giggling at how excited he gets and stuff. I can't quite remember, But I hope that's not true, because people are concerned. Some, anyway, I mean, if the Republicans manage to keep control of the purse strings and the Democrats don't get enough to flip the majority so they can just shoot down Trump's stuff, it's going to be hell a couple more years.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like, unless I've got the mindset for it. I don't really like thinking about it, because it's just like there's so many what ifs and could be's, and there's so much that Trump can do to fuck it all up for everybody anyway.
Yeah.
So I think we're just gonna have to just wait and see.
Oh, it's a long wait.
It is a long way. Although when someone said it's like it's only 5 months away, I thought, oh shit, yeah, it is. Better start buying me Christmas presents. Fucking hell, it's June.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I'm at 14-day countdown for the move now, at the longest. So yeah, I'm starting to feel that as well, which is kind of taken me out of paying too much attention to the world news scene at the moment. Got a few things on the mind, and it might actually be a healthier place being stressed about moving than, well, everything else.
But it's kind of interesting, because that channel, NASA Space Flight, they've actually started setting up cameras around your house, and started the countdown. They're going to be doing a live stream of when you do actually move, and just hoping there's no abort.
Yeah. I tell you, if there's an abort, whoever calls it is getting their shit kicked. Because
it'll be down to the last 30 seconds. And we'll be like, oh.
No. If anything gets in the way of this, I will steamroll that thing and just move forward.
I don't care if the fuel tank's leaking. Let's go.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Helium leaks be damned. We are lighting this candle. It's going to suck, though, the expense of moving and everything. It's going to totally drain me. And, I was saving up money to, do some work to my car and make it nicer and better and all that kind of stuff. And now all that money goes away and I get to start saving again.
Well, I had to go away to fix it, to make it work before you can make it nice again.
but all of it going away on moving, at the end, I'm just moved. But when you put it all into your car, you get in it and drive and go, oh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it's that whole what you get in return. It seems like more when you spend it on your car for improvements. Paying sweaty people to lift my furniture, just,
I know what you mean.
Yeah. There's enough dudes living in this townhouse complex where I am now. I could probably round a few people up, rent a van, and just, buy beer and barbecue meat or something afterwards and be all good. I'm not sure yet. Because if I pay people to move it, they just go away afterwards. If I get favors, then they stay until 2 a.m. And I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
Go home.
And also they kind of like know what they're doing most of the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, when you get professionals.
Yeah.
I say that. I'm still fucking fed up with professionals. I mean, even the guys that did our, driveway recently, and they was like professional. And he's like, look at it later and thinking, yeah, I can see the shortcuts. Yeah. I can see where you skimped out a little bit there and here, and just to get a job done. And it's like, oh God, I fucking hate you.
Yeah. That shit drives you crazy.
Every single time. Yeah. I don't think it's just because, of my autistic on the spectrum tendencies that you spot these things and it just drives you nuts.
No.
It's like out the front of our house. There's just nothing to do with them, but we got like a hedge, that runs along the front path, and there's we laid down some concrete posts, fence posts along the front side,
right?
To separate the grass from the bedding area, and on the other side there's like a concrete plinth that runs along the pathway, but it's got like tarmac on.
Right.
Keep up with me. I know it's a boring story, but
I'm there.
But there were plants growing in amongst it. Also, it all got a bit. Was trying to dig out the plants that were growing, and it all got a bit broken up and needs to be reset. And so got it all back in place. I even did a little bit of concrete patching and all kinds of stuff. But then, it's like stood back and looked at it, because we got the front piece of concrete going along the grass. You could see through the hedge and go, oh, it's dropping in the middle. It's dipped.
Right.
It's not level. Even though we used a piece of string to try to get it level. No, it's not. It's terrible. And my kids are going, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's all right. It's fine. Okay. No, it's not.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I can see it.
It's not straight.
Yeah.
It's not straight. And every time I will look out the fucking window and I see it's not straight, I'll be.
It's not
fucking straight.
It's not even just every time you'll look out or whatever, but it's when you go to the window, even if you're just going to look to see the weather and stuff, your eyes will instantly go to it and you'll be like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
I'll be thinking about it before I go to the window.
Yeah. You're like, I don't even want to go to the window because I know it's going to piss me off, right? And that's the thing with the whole thing where when you can see signs of a little, just do that quickly and we'll get the job done from the workers. It's one thing if you made that decision because you were tired that day and blah, blah, and whatnot. But it's absolutely not cool in any way when somebody else does that,
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when you pay them, decent money.
Yeah. Yeah, can't stand that kind of thing, That's for the owner of the product, not for somebody paid to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
And your whole thing, like, with the path and a slight dip or whatever, this is why I have never, ever attempted body work on a car before, because I know that once I start, if I do the dent pull and everything, I will be there until I ruin the metal trying to make it too perfect. But if I can finally stop myself from doing that, it will take me 45 hours of putty sand before I get, and I know it's just a fool's errand. Just pay somebody to do it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's no way, that shit happens to me sometimes as well, and it just drive you nuts, right? Lindsay in the chat there, I'm a body man. Oh shit. Yeah. So exactly, right? Because the amateur or the OCD person has no chance of getting to where they need to be without body work is as much craftsmanship and artistry as it is, mechanical work on a car, probably more so. Whereas, learning how to set the lifters and do a top end or whatever, that's just simply numbers, right? I know, like, I can't even draw stick people, so I'm not the person to get out the Bondo. No way.
Yeah.
When we used to do Bondo stuff to do custom dashes for cool car audio installs and whatnot, I used to do a bunch of it, but I was on the gooping side, and then somebody else down the road would do all the pretty stuff, and I'd go back to wiring on the car because I was not the right guy for it. Nope. Oh, but yeah, Lindsay, it's like being a sculptor. Exactly. I've seen people online, and they're working on the curve of a fender, like coming up the side and over the top. And you would think that the sanding motion goes with the curve, but the guy gets out this straight bar thing and starts doing this thing where he's bringing the sanding away from the curve to actually get the radius to go. And it didn't even make sense to me, but in the end, it looked perfect, right? You know,
it's like the guys that do the no paint dodgy dent repair. And it's absolutely fascinating watching them doing it. And they're basically doing tutorials on how to do it. But what they're really doing is saying, don't try to do it yourself. Just call me.
Yeah. Because there's one thing about that dentless paint repair. If you are not the most patient, meticulous person, just don't. Because all you'll do is fuck it up, right?
Dentless paint repair.
Oh,
paintless dent repair.
Yeah. Right words, wrong order. Yeah, story of my life, you know. As he's rolling a joint.
Bring in the AI.
Yeah. You know. Lindsay's got the paintless dent removal as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some of those tools as well because I was going to have a go at it on my old Land Cruisers before it went to Ukraine. They don't give a shit. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's probably covered in dents now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, and there's like the funny thing is, it's like you see people doing this thing, but you just got like a sucker, and you just pull it out.
Yeah.
But you put a little bit of hot water over the metal. It
get it flexible and
get it flexible. You put the little sucker on it and pull, and the sucker just comes off. Metal just stays exactly where it was. Fuck off.
It's like the first time you buy a Temu iPhone fix-it repair kit, and they give you the suction cup to get the screen off, and the suction cup just simply won't do it. You know, you're better off to go to the dollar store and buy the little suction cups with the hook for hanging those little stained glass artist things on your windows to make sure birds don't kill themselves, right?
I use my Garfield that was stuck to the inside of my window from the 1980s.
Yeah, he was all white now, but he
was on a diet. He's lost a lot of weight.
I had one of those things for a while sticking out of the trunk of a Ford Thunderbird. And it was Kermit the Frog, but it was only the back half of him stuck in the trunk.
Oh dear!
One time I had somebody say to me in a parking lot, "Yeah, my son saw that and got upset." And I thought, I didn't think of that. I wonder how many kids have freaked out that I literally just chopped Kermit in half with my trunk, so I got rid of it.
What, the car?
Well, that too. Yeah. I got rid of that car too. I got rid of it before it started completely falling apart. And it was, one of the, I can't remember the year, but when they had the Thunderbird Super Coupe or whatever, the supercharged one after the turbocharged one, late 80s, early 90s, whatever. I wouldn't doubt that the chassis was based on a Ford Mondeo.
Now you started talking about cars.
Oh God! I opened the Pandora's box.
You did.
You did it. You started with your Land Cruiser. Nope.
No, I'm sure you started earlier.
You're right, because I brought up my alternator. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I lose. All right.
So fuck you. I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but there's a new Mark I Ford Escort coming out.
What?
Yes, they've rebuilt the Mark I Ford Escort. It looks pretty fucking amazing, and the starting price is £250,000.
Okay, hold on a second here, because there's two things not making sense. The words Ford Escort and $250,000 quid. That's
Yeah. No, those words have never combined together ever before.
And I don't think they should, to be honest.
And
so what is it like? Is it like
that's just the starting price?
Is it like all carbon fiber rebody and whatnot?
I stopped watching because I thought, fuck off. I can't be bothered.
Yeah.
It looks stunning. The engine is incredible. It just everything around it is just like fantastic. It's quite a lot of body work on it, so it's very Ford Escorty looking.
But is it a bit like rally stage looking with flares and
it's a little flared.
Okay, but I saw this
subtly.
I saw this in a thumbnail and I figured it was just some kind of resto mod where they put too much power in a small car and it's really cool for 5 minutes and then you put it in your driveway and don't drive it because it's psychotic, right?
No, it's not. It's not a resto mod. It's a completely new build.
Wow.
Yeah. It's quite incredible, but the thing is, 250,000 starting price, and they sort of like go through some of the features that have got on it. Well, that doesn't come with standard. That's not standard. You know what it comes with standard?
What?
Wind up manual windows.
Oh, so they're going for the ultimate in lightweight, right? Even though these days,
no, it's just full of amazing stuff. It's just got hand-wound windows for the retro.
Oh, okay, because usually people put wind-ups in to show that they're for true lightweight, but the mechanism for a wind-up and a modern mechanism for an electric motor thing are almost similar in weight these days. It's kind of
surprised me.
Yeah, it's kind of a farce, right? Because I mean, back in the 70s, the motor to make the electric window go and everything, God, it was probably 20 pounds, right? But not anymore,
Yeah, it'll break.
Yeah. It's kind of like my little car. When it first came out, it was considered heavy because it was 170 pounds more than a Miata. But
no, it's because you were sitting in it.
Yeah. And but nowadays people look at the car and they go, well, it's only 3,000 pounds. It's light as hell. So, it's one of those things, right?
Yeah, you could probably, move it with a leaf blower.
Oh, I have.
You don't need to check. You don't need a new alternator. Just put a leaf blower out the back of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just need a few of those Black & Decker battery packs.
Oh, there you go. Someone's who's that? Mexico's posted a picture of the Ford Escort.
Okay, yeah, and
which you probably can't bring up on the screen because it will break your system.
Actually, I can.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Very, very cool looking. Very nice.
Is it just me, or is there like some echoes of a Lotus throwback in that job?
Yeah,
right.
Definitely. And especially like the very, very thin mustache he's got on the front of it.
Yeah. It almost looks like one of the characters from Cars. Now that you've pointed that mustache out, that I can't unsee.
It's got that little mouth going. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, there was a. Steve McGowan in the chat there had said the old Cosworth police cars were cool. As soon as you put the old Cosworth, they're all cool. That's just how it is. If it's got a Cosworth engine or an engineered upgrade to the engine, it's cool.
Yeah,
fact.
I got a frozen roast chicken that's got Cosworth written on it. Brilliant.
0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds, and it tastes amazing.
Just got 2 bucket seats in it.
Yeah. If you tweak its wing right, it'll rev to 11,000. We got a shout out here from David Kendall in the chat. Gotta go gardening, but please entertain us.
David, you got to come around my house and do some gardening because I could do with some gardening help.
He just nirvana'd us. I'm out gardening, entertain us.
Was that the original lyrics?
I think that was the original way Weird Al wrote his version, but you know.
No, it was probably Nirvana. You know, they were just young teens. Got to take the bins out, entertainers. Cat, you're not getting your band until you've taken the bins out.
But Mom, we're rehearsing.
I've got to pick up some power converters from Totty Station.
Oh, one of the best whining scenes from Hollywood ever. Mark Hamill.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that tweet or a little message from Mark Hamill where he's standing outside a petrol station that's called Toshi.
Yeah,
and he's got a power inverter on it.
Yeah, I've seen this. Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
That's what the internet was for.
Finally got my power converter.
Yeah. I saw that. I almost died laughing, man.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Oh yeah. You get Mark Hamill is just so grounded in reality. He's so cool, you know.
Oh, except when he's doing interviews.
Yeah, well,
and he tells stories like he's telling it for the first time.
Yeah,
but he hasn't. It's like well rehearsed and scripted.
Yeah.
He tells it the same every single time.
If I was him, because he keeps getting asked the same questions and stuff, I would start fucking with the answers just to mess with people's minds and come up with the stupidest crap, you know?
Oh, I'd just write a book and then just like say, yeah, just read my book.
Oh yeah, you just reduced Mark Hamill to Brian Taylor Cohen. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He's got a book out, you know.
Yeah. It's all about Mark Hamill not writing one.
He's got a death threat out, you know.
Yeah, and Pac-Man there. He's like, that's it. I'm lawyering up, and you know.
Yeah, bunch of pussies.
They're loving it.
Yeah, exactly. They are loving it.
Oh yeah, I bet they each like literally have security cameras all around their house, not because they're scared, but because they're dying to catch somebody like in a car watching them, so they can make a story about it, right?
Yeah. Probably, taking photographs of the ice cream van that drives around the road. Again. Oh, look, let's see it. CIA.
Yeah.
And they're watching the house.
You always hear that song in the background. Somebody's watching me. Who did that song? I always feel like somebody's watching me. It's funny because the only line of the song you remember is the line Michael Jackson sings in the song, right?
Trying to remember who that was.
I can't remember. I keep thinking Ray Parker Jr., but that's Ghostbusters.
No, it wasn't Ray Parker.
Yeah. Maxwell? Oh, Rockwell?
Roxwell.
Rockwell. Kakariki says Rockwell. I think that is correct. Yeah. How did they get Michael Jackson in to sing that line for the chorus? I'll never know the story. I don't know that.
No idea.
But that was back.
He was probably trying to promote them or whatever.
Yeah. It's his label.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if Quincy Jones was the producer for Rockwell. That would make sense, right?
Well, he didn't have to do much for producing for them because they disappeared pretty quick.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Kakariki has the 7-inch. Cool.
I'm surprised they're not playing the Trump's 250th birthday back.
Oh, that's funny.
Which has been cancelled.
I'll never forget the video of that CNC Music Factory guy going, I'm taking a shit right now. And I was wondering why he looked like he was in some kind of cubby hole when he was recording the video. And I was like, motherfucker is. Yeah, that was creepy. Very creepy. What are some of those cool cameos of one singer being on another person's song from back in the day when they didn't always have to do featuring blah, blah, and all that. And they used to just get together for shits and giggles and do a tune, you know?
Mm.
Like one of the big famous ones is Sting on Dire Straits' Money for Nothing.
I want more MTV.
Yeah. Arguably, Sting is the more famous voice from that song. Right? You got Michael Jackson in Rockwell there. You got Eddie Van Halen playing guitar, the lead guitar solo on Michael Jackson's Beat It. You got the entire band of, what were they called? Toto, who basically did Michael Jackson's records and a few other people's for Quincy Jones back in the day. Never got really any recognition. Steve McGowan's got an awesome one. Chevy Chase and Paul Simon. That you can
video.
call me Al.
Yeah. He didn't sing in it though. It was just the video.
That was hilarious, though, man. Oh yeah. That's a really good one. There's so many. I'm drawing a blank now. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up.
So many, I can't think of any.
Yeah. You got Mercury and Bowie there, Under Pressure. That's one of the best duets, right?
To be fair, that was a duet. That wasn't just
yeah. Jeff Beck being the guitar player for John Bon Jovi.
Hang on. It wasn't Under Pressure. Under Pressure. That wasn't Under Pressure. It was Dancing in the Streets, wasn't it?
No, they did that after. I think Under Pressure is first.
Under Pressure was Queen, wasn't it?
Yeah, Freddie Mercury and David Bowie.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Mick Jagger. Don't know why.
I gotta think. There's so many good ones.
Well, you better change the subject before we can't think of any others.
Yeah, they're not coming to my mind for some reason right now, and I don't want to start Googling because that kind of,
Yeah. This is where we need our AI assistant to fill in.
No. I was bringing up Jeff Beck. Jeff Beck did the guitar on John Bon Jovi's solo thing, Blaze of Glory, for the Young Guns soundtrack. And you got Jeff Beck and Rod Stewart as well. Yep. Eric Clapton, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, the Beatles. Very good call there. That's an excellent one.
You had the Coldstream Guards playing on Mulligan Tire for Wings.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, the only word I understood in that was wings, but funny.
Oh, of course, one of the weirdest ones. The weirdest ones is obviously David Bowie and Jesus, who was it? Can't remember the name of the guy now. But the old what's that song called? I've just lost my mind. It's all just like gone flying.
You're talking about that like a Christmas song, Rum-pa-pum-pum.
Yeah.
Drummer Boy?
No, was it Bing? Not Bing Crosby. Was it Bing Crosby? Am I? Yeah, Bing Crosby and David Bowie, Drummer Boy. Am I right? Chat.
It sounds like you made this up when you were really high.
it's been in my dreams every fucking Christmas.
Oh, first and last name says you're yep. All right.
Yeah. What a weird combination that was.
Mike,
I think they just did like a telly special.
Yeah,
and then released it as a single.
I think I have a vague memory of seeing this back in like the 70s on television.
Yeah, it's like one of those cozy setting sets that's been shot on a studio in June.
Yeah,
for Christmas.
Yeah,
and they're all wearing Christmassy jumpers under fucking baking hot studio lights.
Yeah. Yeah, they really polished up David Bowie's teeth for that, I remember, too. I think he had an extra layer of Vaseline on them for that.
Yeah. So I'm going to go on about teeth. You're just not fair.
No, I just remember it because they were like whiter than the snow on the set, That
was all the cocaine.
Yeah, I remember this now for sure.
Oh.
Oh man. Oh, what else is going on then? Let's see here. I'm not even sure. The World Cup started and Trump,
yeah. Almost forgot about that. The World Cup. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. So,
there was that whole thing about the game, the basketball game at Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah, Trump jinxed them by showing up, man.
Yeah, I mean, the Knicks were playing. I don't know who they were playing against because all I ever heard about the bloody thing was the Knicks this and Knicks that.
I figured the Knickers were playing against whoever took them off.
I don't even know who the Knicks are, but yeah,
neither do I. Sounds like a racist term to me, you fucking Nick.
But everyone was getting so pumped up over it, and they lost. Oh, okay,
but they won the next game, I think. So I think right now they're up 3-1. Which means that literally they just win the next game. Unfortunately, in San Antonio, I think is who they're playing. Because had they not lost that game, they could have won the championship at home. But they would have to lose 2 games in a row in order to have it come back home. Because as I understand it, there's going to be 2 games in San Antonio. I think it's similar to how the NHL does it,
I have no fucking clue. If they do win, so they end up having to play in the finals of the World Cup.
Yeah. Hands, but that's how we play. That'd be funny.
Thing is, what I really just don't understand about sports these days, and there was a lot of talk about this with the game in Madison Square Gardens. It's just how expensive tickets are. We've all seen it on bands live gigs. They've become like ludicrously expensive. Now sports games have become ridiculously expensive.
Oh yeah,
thousands of pounds. Or dollars for seats.
Yeah,
so I don't get it. It's like, fuck it, I'll just watch it on the telly.
Yeah, there's no way I would put out that much money to go. I don't think any one of the athletes deserves to get paid that much. It's the same for musicians and concerts and stuff. Nobody needs to make $120 million to go on fucking tour. Get over yourself. And it's the same with athletes and stuff. This $50 million, $60 million a year contracts. You're not getting $1 of my money. Fuck you. No.
And the thing is, there's so many other sports where people get paid nothing.
Yeah, but here's the thing now. I'm blaming the athletes, but the athletes are only making sure they get a cut so that the owners don't take too much like used to be and stuff. So it's just a cycle of greed on everybody,
Yeah. And they have like agents and shit like that.
Yeah. It's too much,
It's bizarre. It never used to be like that.
Yeah. And you only have to go back to like the 1980s in the NHL in hockey in North America. And that's where, what's his name that owned the Edmonton Oilers spent more than he financially could to put together a dream team to win the cup. And they did, like 4 or 5 times in a row with Wayne Gretzky and all that. But then he had to sell the team off because he couldn't afford it anymore. And that was the start in hockey of superstar salaries versus just being well paid as an athlete. It was right then and there. You can trace it back, you know?
Well, the other thing that's I find disgraceful about this whole thing is that, you know, the old concession stands and stuff like that, that, you know, you're spending like, you know, thousands for a seat to go and watch the game. How much do you think they're charging for fucking hot dogs?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, $20-$30.
Yeah. Yeah. It's ridiculous. You know, you go up and, like, I remember back in the late 80s, I went to a Toronto Blue Jays game with a guy that worked at the car plant with me. And I remember back then, to get a beer was like 3 times the price it would be at the bar. And I remember thinking, well, holy shit, man, really? Now it's gone ridiculous, right? It's ridiculous.
And it comes in a shitty plastic cup that
yeah,
you lose half your beer because if you squeeze it.
Yeah.
It
You know, yeah, exactly, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts.
So
I don't get it.
Duncan Stewart just put in the chat, you know, the Detroit Lions, so football, right? Just signed a defensive end for $180 million over 4 years. That's $3 million a fucking game. What? What? It's just, that's beyond stupid. You know? That's beyond stupid. That's why I don't play, you know. And I know somebody's in the chat's about to say, but you watch Formula One and they're just overpaid pansy little bitches at times. And yeah, it's true. But in Formula One, it hasn't been that long since we've had a brutal injury or a death. You're not going to get, you know, like, okay, American football, yeah, there are some pretty bad injuries here and there, but that's nothing like the danger that a Formula One driver faces. But even then, I'll say for sure, totally overpaid. It's ridiculous. You know, the whole thing is ridiculous in Formula One. $800 million, 1,000 or so employees to race 2 cars around 23 tracks in a year. That is beyond stupid. Right. But they never get $1 of my money. I torrent the races.
But here's the thing, though. There are so many other sports, I was like trying to allude to earlier, where they literally get paid nothing.
Yeah.
The Olympics.
Yeah.
The Olympics, there's no pay because they're not, you know, they're not professionals.
Well, unless they play hockey or basketball, or it's so fucked up. They shouldn't have done that. They never should have done that.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're right. You know, there's like all kinds of sports where people watch. There are professionals, but they get paid just enough to like live and so on. Okay. There's no such thing as riches, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't think the ticket prices are through the roof.
Exactly. Everybody can afford to go, right?
Yeah. And that's how it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. The last time the average family in Canada could just decide to go to a hockey game because why not? It would be fun. Was probably in the early 80s. And by the late 80s, early 90s, it was already getting too pricey. And you would have to plan and save and make that your one big thing to go to the game. You know?
Yeah, the funny thing is, you can take this back to ancient Rome and the chariot races around the Circus Maximus.
Right.
Where, you know, that was open to the people. You know, you had your cheap seats.
Yeah.
You could take your plebs and your slaves and go and watch it. Obviously, you had the rich seats at the top and everything. And the chariot racers were earning fucking fortunes.
Yeah.
They were treated like gods.
Yeah.
They became very rich over it. So it's been going on for a while.
Yeah, and even back then, it probably made sense financially for the powers that be to make a few of these people rich, because then every other person can aspire to that and so on. And by paying them enough, they always do their sort of press duties and say, oh, I love the team. Everybody worked hard, blah, 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 you know?
Yeah. Well, they used to get rich women would pay extra to meet them personally for extra favors.
Interesting. That's probably where that scene comes from in the Gladiator movie then, when she goes down to, see him, right?
Yeah.
We just didn't get to see the blowjob part or whatever. What else we got going on in the world? The events in Belfast and stuff is some scary fucking shit.
Oh yeah, the riots there. Yeah. Dear God.
It shows how much work is being done in these hard right circles of underground chat and stuff, that a black looking guy attacks a white looking guy in a vicious way, and all hell instantly breaks loose, organized, with people saying, here's a thing here, there's a thing here. There was one thing that was put out by a group, all stores to close at 5:30 or else, and whatnot, yeah. And that,
but they also ignores like the fact that there was also stories of like a white kid who tried to behead somebody with an axe. That story never gets come out.
Yeah. These guys are acting as if the white population has never done anything wrong over there. I mean, you guys were almost at Civil War levels when DeLorean came over to build the fucking factory. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah.
Right?
I think a lot of this, I actually still blame Trump. Can't blame Biden.
Musk too. He got right in and started his propaganda bullshit with this and egged people on.
Yeah, no. My reason for this is a lot of people. America has always been a beacon of light. Of how to be great in the world.
Yeah,
but because everything's gone to shit in America.
Yeah,
I think that's just kind of like filtered through to the rest of society. It's like, they can fuck up over there and be all hard, right, and kill the brown people and all that kind of stuff. Then we'll do it too. I think it's just some kind of mentality.
It's legitimized. It's legitimized hate as not being something you have to hide and whisper about. You're allowed to bring it to the public now. And I don't mean hate as in, I can't stand the fact that the garbage guy is always late. I mean hating other people because of race, creed, and color, right? That's all this is a bunch of racist fucks who finally feel that they've been let off the leash. They were running around knocking down doors and stuff looking for immigrants.
Yeah, I mean, and then burning their houses down.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. It's sick. It's sickening.
I'm surprised that a few of them didn't knock on the wrong door and get killed. I can't believe that didn't happen.
It probably has. I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't heard yet. You never know, right? But I'm shocked,
Oh no! Let's face it. If they did that, then they'd just burn down the entire street.
Yeah. I mean, somebody tries kicking in my door, and I'll have something big and heavy to cave your skull in for the moment you walk in. I guarantee you. Come and try it. I'll show you.
So I saw a stand-up the other night. His name I can't remember, but he was like this big, stocky old bloke, bold, got a big fucking earring. He's rough, gruff, done a bit of time, wearing a tracksuit and a tracksuit top and so like camouflage cargo pants.
I thought you were going to say fishnets for a second there.
He was a right rough little fucker. from London, and he was going, well, a lot of people see me and they think I'm racist. I'm not. I just dress like one. Like, he says, I'm not a racist. I've got a Nigerian wife. Like, how can I be a racist? And literally, people will come up to him and talk to him like he's a fucking racist.
Wow!
Just because of the way he looks, and I think that's hilarious. But the great thing he talked about is he was saying, in Britain, you don't see many Polish and Eastern Europeans, and I put a lot of that down into how we welcomed other immigrants into the country, and it's all about food. The Indians, spot on.
Right.
They knew what they're doing. The Turks come in, the Greeks come in, kebabs, lovely. But I have never been to a pub and have 15 pints of beer and come out and thought to myself, what I really fancy is some pickled cabbage.
Yeah. I mean, what's the Polish claim to fame for food? Hey, we also make sausages. I mean, like,
just saying, what they need to do is come back, but just come back with a better menu.
Yeah. Stop boiling everything, okay?
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't even know what I would expect from a Polish menu.
Yeah.
I don't
know. I can think of just Polish.
I'm pretty
sausage.
sure it's going to come out of a pot of hot water. I just don't know what it's going to be.
A sock.
Yeah, see, pierogies, hot water, borscht made of it.
All right, who's popping says my wife is Polish and dunks on thin ice. Well, come on, tell us what's the most delicious Polish dish?
Yeah,
that can come to the party.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We Hunter Stew, best Polish dish. Alchemist there in the chat. I'll have to look that up. I don't know it. Ursula? Isn't that like a person's name? Polish boiled potato soup. I rest my case. I'm sorry.
I make boiled potato soup. That's when you've overboiled potatoes. When you part cooking them, and you just turned them into soup. But you're not going to come out of a pub in the middle of the night and go, oh, you know what I want? Bit of potato soup. Love it.
Okay, so Polish pickle soup. I don't do pickles. And then herring and onions in oil on bread. Now that I think sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, but it doesn't compare to a curry or a kebab.
Sure. Or butter chicken or.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I don't know until I have it. But because it depends on how you do the herring. Like, is it just pulled from a can? Or is it, is it one that somebody used to chop down a tree?
The thing is, but can you see like a van in the street late at night? It was a herring. Come and get your herring.
Yeah. Wait a minute. People saying kebabs are the Polish folk responsible for kebabs?
No, that's more Greek, Lebanese, and Turkish.
Is it? I was just gonna, because I love a kebab. It's one of those things where you just grab it from the guy in the cart, hope it's not made of rat, and enjoy it while you stumble away from the bar, right?
Slice rat.
Yeah. Every time I get a kebab from one of those carts on the side of the road, I feel like Stallone in that movie where he finds out the burger is rat.
Yeah. Delicious rat.
Yeah. Why? No, I pronounce it Canadian. PJ CNET in the chat says Dick pronounced kebab different than everybody else. No, it's Canadian. Everybody around me says the same thing.
No, what you're saying now is shawarma. People like to say shawarma now instead of kebab because that makes it more posh. But in actual fact, it's not. It's just exactly the same food.
We had recently had a shawarma place open, and I was thinking to myself, "Oh yeah, the end of the Avengers movie. I should try that." Right?
Exactly.
Right?
The end of the Avengers movie
Yeah.
is the one of the key moments when everybody starts calling it shawarma instead of like doner meat kebab. Whatever.
Yeah, and when I was eating it, I was like, "Well, I've had all of this before, but it wasn't called this. It wasn't new to me at all." Yeah, I was expecting something different.
Yeah. Yeah, I think shawarma is more on the Lebanese side of cuisine. The name the name shawarma is more Lebanese, but it is pretty much the same as the Greek and
it's
Turkish.
cut from a spinning thing that keeps it warm, right? You know? Yeah.
Oh, it's great to be racist without actually being racist.
Yeah, out in the Maritimes, New Brunswick, at what they call the Four Corners. It's not falafel. It's what is it called? And it's shawarma meat done into a bread thing, and you fold it and eat it. It's called it's not a pita. The fuck is that called?
Sounds like a doner wrap to me.
Doner. Yeah, doner. That's it.
Doner.
Yeah.
Doner. Yeah. You sound very, very posh. I'm going for a doner.
Yeah, that's how they say it. And they're, basically you're rejects, right? You guys kicked them out, But the Four Corners in Halifax, Nova Scotia or New Brunswick. Fuck, I can't remember right now. The doner sauce, especially, it's unique, one of a kind. It's the best doner you're ever going to have. Get one.
It's just chili sauce.
Yeah, it's not. It's so good. It's unbelievable. It's got like a garlicky.
Okay, garlic sauce.
Yeah, it's like a white sauce, right? And it's
What you normally do if you're really like super crass is you have the garlic sauce and chili sauce.
Ah,
yeah. That's good.
Yeah, it's a tzatziki sauce. Isn't that just like yogurt flavored? What is that shit? I like it, but what is it?
I don't know. I think it is.
Yeah, it's the one flavor aside from feta cheese that I associate with Greeks. I'll
tell you one thing I just won't go near, and I've never tried it. Is hummus.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. It's like people say skiing's great. I'm sorry. I'm not. If
you're ambitious, sure.
But hummus is just one of those things that goes, it just looks like baby food paste.
Oh, but no, it looks like baby food that's been eaten and gone through the tract, right? Like I remember the first time my mother, when I was a kid, tried to get me to eat pate. And I was like, but who ate it before me?
Oh, yeah.
Now I love stuff like that, like a liverwurst pate or something. I like that, But I could pretty much. What?
Grunstein says Dunk is being anti-Semitic hit there.
No, he's not.
Where? We're talking about food, you prick.
The fuck?
I haven't even mentioned any Jewish food. Oh, gotta have a bagel.
You can tell he hasn't mentioned Jewish food because there's no spit on his camera lens. You see it? Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Some of the Jewish words, especially when you get those guys a little bit angry and annoyed in a conversation or something, it's some of the most passionately angry stuff with the harder edge. Kind of like Spanish is really good at making angry sound almost sexy. the Jewish that some of those hard ha's and stuff and whatnot. Man, it sounds like they're really pissed off, and yet they're probably planning tomorrow's supper. You know.
Yeah, I wish I'd
We got a cool language, you know.
learn some Yiddish insults because they get on insults.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think Spanish. If I could say I wish I'd have taken the time to learn a second language, it would be Spanish.
Mm.
You know, I really, you go south of America and all through Spanish speaking country, just keep going. You just find cultures and foods and stuff that I love. Spanish would have been a great thing for me, but
I think in America, and when I say America, I mean the Americas.
Yeah.
Spanish is definitely a good second language to learn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even up here now, because we got a lot of folk coming up from Mexico under work programs and whatnot, because the newer generations are just not into like farm and orchard work anymore. We got people screaming bloody murder for workers. The government starts bringing people in that want the jobs, and then you get these hard righties going, hey, these fucking bastards are taking jobs. Oh, I don't see your welfare-ridden ass standing up to go and pick fruit, so shut the fuck up. I want apples on the shelf,
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yeah, but then they'll pay twice as much to go to one of those farms where you pick your own fruit.
Yeah. Have you ever been to one of those pick your own places? If you don't get there quick, it's a nightmare, because everybody who goes there first picks the easy bottom stuff to grab, and then everybody else has to ladder up and fucking work for it, right?
Well,
that's how it works.
They eat half of it as they're going along.
Yeah. I've done like you pick strawberries because there's only strawberries. They're, it's not like they're 12 feet tall, but you pick apples and stuff or cherries sucks butt unless you're there on day one. Oh yeah. You ever seen somebody picking apples with that thing on their chest, and it's this bag that grows as you put apples in, and by the time you're done, there's like 4 little crates worth of 5 crates worth of apples in there, probably like 60 pounds or something, and you're up in a ladder with this big bag swinging in front of you trying to pick them. It's fucking ridiculous, man. And the ladders only have one leg on the other side because you can get it through the branches easier. So it's all, you got to balance. It's a nightmare, man.
I like those fruit picking trees where you just basically put a big net around it and then just shake the fuck out of the tree and everything just drops off it.
I've never seen that in real life.
Oh, I've seen it on videos.
Yeah, but
I've never seen it in real life.
Yeah. Because in the valley where I live, there's apple orchards all over the place, and nobody grows those big, stupid trees. The trees now look like grapevines. They're all on wires and blah, blah. It's ridiculous. They're not trees anymore. Well, yeah, but it's a lot easier for the workers because you don't have to climb 20 feet a tree or whatever, right? Yeah, it's funny. Yeah.
I've got a fucking Romulan fly buzzing around me.
Call it Klingon. It's natural enemy.
It's Romulan because every time it flies near me and I pick up my bug zapper, it activates the cloaking device.
Yes. They learn. I swear to God, they're tiny little, they don't even have a brain. They just have a little bulb thing on the end of the nervous system or whatever, But I swear to God, flies have pattern recognition because they learn those electric tennis rackets and they learn fly swatters and rounded up newspapers and stuff within seconds, man. They do.
Yeah, they can get one of those past one of those capture. Am I a human or a robot or a fly?
Yeah, I think humanity has underestimated the intelligence of quite a bit of the animal community and also underestimated communication in the animal community on many levels. I mean, right now, just 2 doors down from me in this townhouse complex, there's these, what?
That's like the fly. Go on.
Oh, he's still fighting the battle for the galaxy over there.
Oh, this fly's going right. And I'm going, dun, 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 dun.
If he starts screaming, "Con!" we know we're in trouble. You know?
Han, I got one. Great, kid. Don't get cocky.
yeah. But a couple doors down from me, there's this hole in the soffitting at the front of their carport, and I knew the birds were going to get in there, right? And they did. So I put up a suet feeder so that I could help them because, you know, there's going to be babies in there and stuff. And whenever I come out for a cigarette or whatnot, or the family that lives there comes out, they got an autistic little 5-year-old that comes out, you can hear the birds. The one stays on the top of the roof. The other goes around. They're talking back and forth to each other. And then when the kid goes in, the other one will sneak back up and the other one calls. Like, if you pay attention, I don't care what anybody says, they're fucking talking, man. They just are, you know? Absolutely. And it's funny to watch, you know? That's why I always get like bird feeders and squirrel feeders and anything I can going, just because I'll sit outside for an hour and a half in the shade and have a beer or two. And you know, instead of YouTubing and whatnot, I'll watch nature.
What was it that I heard about? They discovered signs of intelligence in pilchards, of all things.
What?
Because, well, there's this kind of like a test for animal intelligence where you put the animal in front of a mirror and
I've seen some videos of this and it's interesting.
Where's where you laughing? Was the joke?
No, it reminded me of another thing I'm going to bring up after. Yeah.
But you put like a blob, a sticker or something on their face or their body, and they look at it in the mirror. And instead of trying to get it off the mirror, they realize that, you know, it's a reflection and they swipe it off.
Yeah.
And they found this, they've done this test on, you know, so like marine life as well. And they will, like, you know, you put a dot on their skin and they will go and find a rock and rub it off.
Yeah.
And they did that with pilchards. Pilchards seem to be like self-aware.
I think the idea of self-awareness is far more prevalent in the animal kingdom than we have considered possible. I truly believe this.
Yeah.
You know,
it's gonna be a great one for your vegetarian. You know, told you.
Yeah. You know, yeah. But the whole idea of something being or not being self-aware, in my mind, doesn't give me a moral dilemma of whether or not it should be on my plate.
Well,
you know,
no, you just give it a cognitive test first.
yeah.
In which case, we'll be eating Donald Trump. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which, so here, I still haven't watched the last season of Only Murders in the Building, and I really love that show. Right, I got a great time watching it. So I've been rewatching the last season to get myself ready for the final season. The last season I had watched, so I could get ready to watch the final season. And there was this hilarious fucking joke in that season, especially with Trump and his new administration and everything. So at one point, they thought Steve Martin, one of the old guys, might have been having like a stroke or something. And Steve Martin, the other old guy, says, draw a clock. That's what shows whether or not you're having Alzheimer's issues or something. And the draw the clock reference, the clock is one of the tests that is on that thing Trump keeps passing. They tell you to draw a clock face and put the hands at whatever time. That's one of the questions in that. And I found it hilarious that they used that as an old folk joke in Only Murders in the Building. And now Trump's running around going, look, I drew the clock. I drew the clock.
Yeah, but Trump draws a Timex.
Yeah. Even then, it starts with 13. And trust me, he does not know military time.
No, he doesn't.
No, I don't even think he understands that military has a time. Right? He'd be like, really? What is it? 3 o'clock? Is that their time?
Yeah, well, all those bone spurs
Yeah.
getting in the way.
Whenever I hear bone spurs, I always think, is he like a raptor and he's got like a thumb that sticks out the back of his heel?
Taps it on the floor.
Yeah.
Menacingly.
Yeah. That's his main weapon for Democrats is his talon.
It's definitely not his talent.
Yeah. You got to have some to wield it.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently there's some kind of judgment going through whether or not he's going to be allowed to go forward with his UFC fight on the lawn.
Oh, wow. So you,
of course, whatever the judgment is, he'll ignore it.
Does that mean he has to pay Dana White back?
I don't know. But apparently, there's on the day when this is. I don't remember when it is. It must be. Can't be that soon because weather report isn't that good. But apparently, there's like a 60% chance of rain and 30% chance of thunderstorms underneath an open air metal structure.
Yeah, where all those big tough men were already crying about it being hot and having mosquitoes. Remember?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my Lord!
Where's my dressing room? Oh, I need to powder my nose.
But I guess when you're hiding your junk in a tiny little Speedo so that you can show how tough you are to everybody in the ring, a mosquito could puncture through and give you a little itchy on your wee-wee.
You know what? All those UFC fighters, I think I could fucking take them all.
Yeah, I could with a large enough bat.
I just come in and say, "Oh, your handbag doesn't match your shoes." Oh no, he's being mean to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I couldn't believe that whole crap that what was that, Joe Rogan and stuff were talking about. Oh, but it would be like hot and there would be insects. Yeah.
Like the rest of the world.
Yeah, say that to somebody who fought in Vietnam, you pansy bitch. Fuck.
Or played the Summer Olympics.
Yeah. Say that to somebody who, I don't know, plays football, soccer, fucking baseball, tennis. I mean, it's just... even people that play checkers beside the pigeons down at the park have to deal with sun and insects,
and fucking pigeons.
Hey, Duncan Stewart in the chat says President Teddy Roosevelt actually boxed. Hey, that's cool. All right. Teddy, what the fuck is with that? Teddy.
Did he work for Amazon?
Was he cute and cuddly? Is that like some kind of nickname? I never understood that. Oh, I know. I've heard this. Right. His name was Theodore.
Yes.
Is Teddy normally short for Theodore? Is that like a thing?
I guess so.
I didn't know that. I should have figured that out before I opened my mouth, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I had an uncle, Teddy.
What was his name?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just always. I thought his first name was Uncle.
Maybe his real name was Cuddle Bunches, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's where the teddy bear comes from. Really?
Apparently.
They made stuffed versions of Theodore Roosevelt as president, and that's where teddy bears come from?
Yeah, he beat Trump to the whole merch thing.
Never mind watches. I'll show you how to sell, son.
I'm surprised Trump hasn't done that. Teddy Trumps.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just grab them by the pecker.
Mm-hmm. We can find it.
Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Franklin Roosevelt. Okay. Yeah. I knew there was a thing there. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. Oh.
Well,
this guy. Okay.
I just read the chat. You got to expand. What do you mean? What do you mean? But yeah. You said Franklin Roosevelt. Oh yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but that was offhand. Here, I got something better. Alvin, Simon, and Theodore. You know the chipmunks?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alvin, Simon, and Teddy just doesn't slap as hard. I never.
What, you're saying then the chipmunks are named after presidents?
I think Teddy, the chipmunk Teddy, is the one that went off to make the Chippendales, the male dancers. I think that's where it starts from, right?
I thought they were carpenters and made furniture.
Well, I'm sure they ate a lot of, or cleaned a lot of carpet.
They polished a lot of wood.
Yeah, like Paddington Bear. There's one. I didn't know for years why he was called that until one day in a movie, somebody went to Paddington Station. And then I went quickly and looked through the books, and it's in there. And how did I not know that as a child? I don't know. And I came to the conclusion that I don't think I read the books as a kid.
No, I don't think you did either. I think you just
Yeah. I don't think Paddington Bear was really a thing for me as a kid. I think I had one. Right? My father used to do business trips all over the world. So I always ended up with toys that other Canadian kids couldn't get, right? I had the Space 1999 little vehicle toys, the metal ones, like a year before they came to Canadian shelves, and then were gone in 3 months because the series was canceled, right?
Well, I've seen the real one, so fuck you.
I wish. It's still one of my favorite shows for the ships. I love the Space 1999 look and aesthetic. I love it.
Just not the stories, because they were pretty shit.
Yeah, I don't really remember the show except for those badass little handheld TVs and stuff,
Yeah.
To me, it was all the tech, the sci-fi, right?
Yes, yeah.
Like as a kid, I don't even think I realized that the moon had broke orbit. I don't think I remembered that.
Oh, you never saw the first episode?
Oh, maybe, but to me, it just didn't matter what was going on, right? I was just looking for the tech,
It is kind of funny because if you actually put science down to it onto Space 99, it doesn't make any sense.
Well,
whatsoever.
If you're gonna put,
you're traveling essentially. Okay, you get blasted off. But not enough to kill anybody, and then for some reason, the moon decelerates back to normal 1G conditions, so people can walk around on the moon. So
who was on the other side pushing it?
the explosion that did it. That's what pushed the moon out of orbit.
So the people that wrote the show used "I live on Earth" physics, not the universe.
Do you want me to finish my fucking sentence, or what? Are you just going to gibber on?
I'm just literally looking to rip it apart now.
Yeah. Well, so they're basically traveling, with a 1G environment. So they on the moon.
On the moon, so it's rotating fast.
So yeah. That doesn't make there's sort of like it doesn't really. So yeah, well, it's not even 1G. It's still moon gravity for some reason. So they're now traveling, but now they're reaching the far outer regions of space, gone beyond the solar system. How?
So
How?
So the moon speeds up and fucks everybody's shit up, and then it slows down to make everything normal, and then
for like 15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, that's it?
Yes.
And then boom, they're out of the solar system because
its solar system is very, very small, obviously.
I've got a model on my desk. It doesn't take very long to get from the center out.
Yeah, if Neil deGrasse Tyson got hold of space 1999 and took apart the science,
he'd just cry.
He would cry. But the one thing that still comes out is the Eagle transporter. They
love it.
They have actually developed a ship.
It was the space shuttle, dude.
No. There's a machine that's designed for working on the moon that is like so similar to the Eagle transporter. It doesn't have the big engines at the back and the cockpit at the front, but this is kind of like modular based thing,
right?
And it's perfectly feasible, perfectly works.
But the concept is the space shuttle, right? You just, you fill the gap with whatever you fucking need to and off you go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, except the
it's also fill the gap with whatever you need to and off you go. I realize that applies to hookers, but we were talking about technology, so
well, this is the other side of the Space 1999 where it kind of like falls down, because they use the Eagle transporters, which are designed to work in space. Now, I love the concept of you got something that can work on the moon, it can work in space. Oh, and then you can go and land it on a fucking planet? No, you can't.
Yeah,
because it wouldn't work, because
well, it would work once.
Well, that's why all the Eagles always like crashing everywhere. Because, it's just, that sort of thing frustrates me. Same thing with like things with Star Trek, when when you see the Enterprise, it's being built on Earth. No, it would be physically impossible.
Yeah, unless, if you're going to go to warp to leave orbit and destroy the planet, sure, it might work, but I don't think that was the outcome you're looking for.
Yeah. It's a spaceship. It's designed to be used in space,
yeah.
not as a thing that just lands on planets. Willy nilly and stuff like that. Oh, just annoys.
Anytime they've done that, like in the new one, what's it called? It's the one Star Trek new one that I actually enjoy. Strange New Worlds. They have landed the Enterprise on a planet.
Oh God!
Right, and it would literally be a pancake. It's just ridiculous.
But the funny thing is,
there's no point in building it to support gravity. That's why.
Was it Tomy came out with a really lovely scale model of the Enterprise. It's a big model, die cast. It's absolutely lovely of the it's like the refit, the motion picture style.
Okay,
and even it has little like prongs on the stand to hold things up, because it can't support itself.
Yeah. The nacelles would literally wilt like a plant that hasn't been watered, man.
Yeah. So if that's what happens to a model under gravitational pressure, what the hell would an actual real size one would be like? It's impossible.
You'd have to use all the metal in planet Earth.
This annoys me.
Yeah.
Bit like my plinth out, by my path when I stare at it out the window. It's like, I look in and go, fucking Star Trek.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I have a choice. What would you do, Dunk? I can go and spend some money. I hate spending money, and I could get myself a floor jack and stands, and I could do my alternator job. Now, I have a brake job coming up. I'm going to have to do the suspension on the car, the engine mounts and stuff. So I need a good trolley jack and stands, right? But I don't need them right now because I don't really intend to do any of this work until I buy an SUV and park the car.
Yeah, what would that cost you? Like $150, probably $100.
Oh, a good trolley jack and stands that can also take the weight of the SUV I plan to purchase coming up.
Well, yeah. You think
right?
That,
that's good.
5-tonner.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be at least $300 Canadian.
What? No, I got one much cheaper than that.
No, there's no way I would trust and get under a car on a set of stands that aren't made by a reputable company. There's no fucking way in hell, right? I can't be under a car going, help, and my son going, look at your feet kick back and forth. You know what I mean? I got no help, right? I would not take the risk. I would have to spend. And I want good parts, good tools, right? I've got some good tools. I need more. It makes sense to purchase them and have them, but I am going to be moving inside of 2 weeks. And I don't need, oh shit, I didn't know that was a problem. And now the car is still parked as I'm trying to order another part. Whereas I could just run it to the shop, have them do it, spend the $300 or probably $200 in labor, to get it done, and then get the other tools I need and stuff after the move when I'm settled.
I say do it after.
It's not a bad call, except I don't like the idea of paying somebody to work on my car when I'm fucking perfectly capable of doing it.
Yeah,
right?
No, I understand. I understand that, but sometimes that's just the choice that is.
Yeah. And it makes more sense because I need it done now. I can't have a dead car in the middle of a goddamn move. Even though my car is useless for moving, I still need to get back and forth, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could be one of those situations where, it's perfectly easy, no problem whatsoever. Oh shit, the bolt head snapped off.
Right. Right. So I can't decide what to do here.
Well, I just told you what to do.
Yeah.
Just get a pro to do it.
Yeah. So I might. Because all in, it couldn't cost me more than $300 to flat deck tow my car around the corner and down the block quick to the shop that could do it for me. It just sucks. I really don't like the idea of paying somebody to do what I could do. But it's the what ifs, right? It's the what ifs,
Yeah, like I said to you, the other alternative is getting a mobile mechanic come and do it in situ. Yeah. They'll have all the tools, and you don't need to pay the extra $300.
No, but
here's moving it.
But here's the thing: if a mobile mechanic shows up to do it and discovers there is a reason the alternator went, and it's not just an alternator that failed and died. Now I've got a car up on stands, and I'm about to move. Whereas if that happens at a shop, it just gets parked at their shop until it's fixed. And it's not in the way of the move. Right? Because I don't know how I'll get furniture. I'll have to take it down from the stands. I'll have to push it out of the way. It's a nightmare if it doesn't go smoothly. And it is a 26-year-old Mercedes. The odds of it going perfectly smoothly are slim to none. Because I'm an idiot. And I always buy cars that are a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah, there is that.
My last two cars before this were Porsche 944s, had a 914, had a couple old 90s BMWs. Everything I buy is always that, holy fuck, you spent $300 on an alternator? Chevy people think I'm insane. You know, but so
I
yeah.
don't think it's just Chevy people.
But yeah, I think you're right. I think I'll just, send it over and pay. Just so it's not my problem during the move, Yeah. Yeah, Grunge Thing's got a point. Revise the damn alternator. Well, I was really going to do that, do some Bosch alternator because it's a Mercedes. It's got to be a Bosch, right? And match some part numbers and all that kind of stuff. But I just don't got fucking time to fuck around. So local Lordco wanted almost $700 with taxes for the Mercedes-Benz factory alternator. And I was like, get fucking bent, man. And I had a wreckers pull one from a good car. They put it on the bench, put a drill to it, and put a multimeter on it, and it's fine. And it was $150 shipped.
Yeah, for $200, you could have probably got the whole car.
Yeah, well, there are some parts I need, so
yeah, exactly. You just got the whole thing.
Yeah, but the few parts I really need that I could get used are interior parts, and it's made of biodegradable plastic, which means that theirs are going to break as fast as mine. I'm literally in that spot where I'm going to have to remake a few things if I want to truly keep this car, and I love it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to get 3D printing coming up, But whatever. It'll be worth it. Maybe we'll do a video on it. But I'm doing it. I just love that little car. It's so fun. Holy shit.
Do it the other way. Just strip it all out. Get rid of all the interior stuff. Just get rid of it. So it's just more like a rally car.
Yeah. Because that's fun when you're going to the store to get milk, right? To hear every rock and stuff.
Yeah, you get a couple of what do you call them? Broom handles. Have them crossed over. Just wrap it up with a bit of gaffer tape or a bit of and look like you got the braces in there, the cross beam braces. Just spray them with a carbon fiber looking paint.
Yeah, exactly. The carbon fiber look. Oh, my car's got a couple of fake carbon fiber interior bits, and I can't wait to get rid of them. Holy fuck, it looks like garbage. Where is it here? In the live chat there, Grunge Thing said, you need a lathe, get that alternator done. Well, that's actually why I went with the used alternator. It was pulled from a car that had 38,000 kilometers and was wrecked. So I'm sure it's got enough life in it, but I'm not going to go and spend $700 on a Bosch alternator. I'm going to rip the old one apart, clean it up, make sure it's nice, put in a new voltage regulator, pull the bearing, put in a new one, and away I go, man. I got another 200,000 miles. Fucking right. It's an alternator. It's almost impossible to kill it.
Well, it's not like you're not going to buy a lathe.
Oh, I would love to have one, but I don't have 274,000 for a good one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, just set it up in the front room.
Yeah. Put it in the bathroom when I don't need to shower for a week, right? But I would love if I had that kind of thing, right?
No, you don't put the lathe in the bathroom. You put the milling machine in the bathroom. Because it's more upright.
Yeah. Hey, we got Spikes Bikes in the chat there. Says, found this by Dr. Groovy, Ed, and Dunk. Welcome to the party. Love to have you. Thanks for coming. All right. I haven't seen the doctor in a while. We had some fun on a few streams there. That was cool, man.
Yeah, that was way back. That's way back, man.
I don't even think I had gray hair then.
How's it? Are they shouting us out? Is Dr. Groovy and Ed shouting us out?
Ed, I'd like to get them over for a chat. That's a good idea. I'm going to blame you, Spikes. If it doesn't work out, it's all on you. No, but we should get Ed and Groovy over. It'd be a good hangout,
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Went for ages.
Yeah.
Not because I fucking hang around with you the bloody time.
Seems like you problem, not me, you know. Actually, no, it's the other way around.
Well, it's well, Ed, I think it was about 6 months ago. He's like messaged me on Facebook. Said, hey, we should meet up, have a chat. Yeah,
get him over for Thursday or a Friday. You know, we want to turn the Friday show over on the main channel into more of a guest-driven show, not an interview show, but where you hang out with new people, right?
Yeah.
I don't like interviews so much because everybody asks the same stupid questions. You know, it gets stupid. I'd rather just hang out and let things be organic. It's a lot better, I think. It's easier. Amen.
No researchers.
Exactly.
No backup.
Exactly.
Who needs facts?
Yeah, they only get in the way of fiction. I remember when I was a kid and I was learning fiction and nonfiction. And I was so confused. I was like, fiction just sounds like somebody else's version of fact. Why is it the make-believe?
Hey?
Right? You know? Or have I got this backwards again? Because this always happens in my stupid brain.
You've lost me. You lost me. Say it again.
Okay. So when you go to the bookstore and you go to the fiction section, what kind of book are you going to read?
A made up story.
And to me, when I was young, I mean a kid, right? I saw fiction as a word that was very close to fact. And I was very confused why fiction wasn't fact. And nonfiction is not fact because it made more sense to me. Now, I didn't know what Latin was or whatever.
I see what you mean. Nonfiction. It should be called faction.
Yeah. Right. You know, and it confused me as a child. I hated that. Right. I always thought that somebody got that wrong. Right. I didn't realize that where the words were from and stuff and whatnot. You know?
Well, I think the problem with that is all books were generally works of fiction, including the first ones.
Like the Bible.
The Bible.
Hey, in 2 weeks I finished my move. We're over 2 hours. Oh well. In 2 weeks I finished my move, and then when we get settled again, we're going to start doing our fundraising for Ukraine charities and stuff again proper. As soon as I'm settled and you know we get it done on our Saturday show like we used to, right? One of the things that's going to be happening is this signed Canadian flag that's behind me, signed by, you know, warriors from Ukraine. I guess it's 2.5 years old or something now. I would guess that sadly half of these people are probably not with us. It's going to get auctioned off for one of our fundraisers coming up.
Should get Starsky back for a hangout.
Well, I have to sign into Signal so I can get in touch with him again. I just realized he's barely on WhatsApp at all these days. And we're going to be doing that.
It's got an email.
Yeah, I don't use email much when I know a person better. And we're going to get a hold of Georgie and a few other people as well and stuff. And, you know,
just Starsky.
There's a couple I want to get a hold of, but I also want to get a hold of, you know, a couple of people in other territories we're talking about and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Now, the reason I bring up Starsky is a lot of stuff we used to talk to Starsky about wasn't just Ukraine.
A lot more.
So I'm just saying, bring him on as a chit chat that doesn't just devolve into entire Ukraine discussion.
Oh, yeah, but here's the thing. Yeah. You get a lot of people who, as soon as they see Starsky's name, they expect a Ukraine-only conversation and get quite pissy if that's not what you do, which is why we've kind of, one of the reasons we've started changing our stuff, because, that doesn't work for us, right?
Well, that's a them problem. That's not
it's too much, right? I understand that, you want to be supportive and stuff, but, it got to the point with us where we couldn't do our own content without people getting pissed off because it wasn't Ukraine content. And that's an untenable situation, right? You can't tell us what to do, Well,
you can talk to Starsky about doner kebabs and shawarma.
Oh, yeah. So Starsky's...
and pickled cabbage.
Yeah, Starsky's a great chat about food, man. That guy appreciates good eats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As long as it's sushi.
I was just going to say, as long as it's cold wrapped in seaweed. But yeah. We should probably get to some wrap-up stuff here. I do have a couple of phone calls to make here and whatnot coming up to see if I'm going to borrow a car or get a ride to go and get a trolley jack and stands and whatnot, because I can't drive my own car to go and get them.
Wait! You just said you're gonna get the guys to do it at the shop.
I'm not 100%. I still got to look online, see what I can find. What if there's a deal right now where I can get like a good name brand for 50% off? Well, maybe I'll buy the gear anyway and still send the car over because I want the gear. Right? I just have a hard time with paying people to do what I can do.
Well, why do you hire all them hookers?
Never happened. Okay.
No, you just did a Trump thing. You just never paid them.
Well, outside of
hold on, take me to small claims court.
No, hold on. Outside of buying dinner, taxis, alcohol, and other things, I have never ever paid for sex.
You have paid for sex.
That's what I mean.
you got married. You paid for it.
Oh God, I'm still paying for it. Are you kidding? Look, I've been divorced for like 16 years.
Yeah, you've been divorced longer than you've been married now.
Oh yeah, like by 4 times or so, right? Yeah. And I'd say it's worse now than it was then.
Do you send her an anniversary card? 16 years since our divorce.
Every time I send an anniversary card to her, the government says, "I'm sorry, but we can't deport a natural born citizen." I try.
Hey, there's nothing natural about you.
Or her. So let's see here. Big shout out to our team around here. I'm sure you all know the names, but why don't we play the round table anyway? We got Mexi Girl, Shayna Caldwell, PJ CNET, Jose. We've got David Worley, AI Alchemist, Chris Lundy, Liam Wakefield, and Super Chat Matt. Thanks, everybody. Does it work? Hey! Something works.
About time.
Yeah. So what do you think, Dunk? Any words for the viewers as we bid farewell, adieu, and all those other things that mean we're done?
Yeah, just keep your curb straight, because if you don't, it will piss you off for years.
No dippy whippy. Level.
We're going to put that on a t-shirt. Keep your curves straight.
So,
happy. And while we're talking about keeping your curves straight, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Keep your curves,
because the gay curbs don't give a shit.
Yeah, keep your curbs straight, but make sure it's welcoming to everyone.
Accepting, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah,
I guess
you don't have to be a straight curb to hang around with us. Yeah, that's right.
Is this a spelling issue, or how are we stumbling here?
I don't know. We're just talking shit.
And a big thanks to our shout outs here for the night. We got Jose, we got Ohm, we got David Kendall, and we've got every one of you for playing, participating, watching, and viewing, and hopefully liking, subscribing, and sharing. Share us out. Hit the share button. Give us a shout on social media. It helps bring people over, and YouTube really likes that.
And don't forget to get your bingo card. And so now you're going to have to watch the show again to mark up your bingo.
Yeah, but we don't pay out on after show wins. So, yeah, this is where we need a really fast thing of small print to just flash across the screen.
Yeah. Terms and conditions.
Yeah. And we got somebody write us some hilarious terms of conditions that make no sense to anyone, and I'll put them in at the end of the show every time.
Oh, we'll just copy and paste the Apple iTunes.
Yeah.
Terms and conditions. Just let's scan it.
You agree to give us your firstborn.
300 pages.
Yeah. Imagine if that ever went to court. Your Honor, would you read that? Nope. Neither did I. Fucking idiots. So it's good night for me.
It's good night from him.
See you soon, fellow babies. Thanks for joining us.
Stay shitty.